guys, I know this isn't quite my usual fodder, but I came across this story as I was scrolling through the news looking for something to write about this week, and I thought it was so funny that I just couldn't not write about it. If you've been on this planet any time in the last 20 years, you've probably heard about South Park and its creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They're known for pushing buttons and pushing boundaries and making fun of pretty much everyone. As for their politics, they've mostly tiptoed around ever labeling themselves or the show as either right or left, except to say that extremes on either side are basically two sides of the same coin, which they are. Pretty much nothing and no one is safe. They've taken on the Motion Picture Association of America, Paramount, Yelp, Scientologists, Muhammad, pretty much every known politician, and even Comedy Central itself, while not giving two shits. So, in a way, it's not really surprising that the People of the American Way Foundation called them up to give them a Freedom Award. Unless, of course, you're familiar with the People of the American Way. If you're not, a quick click over to their website gives you this pop-up about how important it is to defeat the right wing and Republicans. Their About page is highlighted by a quote from Elizabeth Warren about how the organization is a shield against right-wing extremism. The group describes itself as, quote, a progressive advocacy organization founded to fight right-wing extremism and the right's apparent attacks on freedom of speech. It does this through its Right-Wing Watch project that monitors what it characterizes as right-wing activities and by condemning views that are just not progressive enough, all while advocating for reducing social tension and polarization. I will give them this, they do have listed among their values the importance of freedom of expression and defense against censorship, which gives some context to the South Park Award. As for what happened when they accepted the award, unfortunately there's no clip of this, and I really wish there was because it would be comedy gold. Instead, our information comes from Larry Elder, who the duo asked to introduce them at the award ceremony. So, according to Elder, he introduced them, Parker and Stone got on stage, they thanked the organization, and then said, "We're Republicans." And the crowd laughed. Nervously, as if it was a terrible, horrible, taboo joke that this liberal foundation dedicated towards fighting the right just accidentally gave an award to a couple of Republicans.
Oh my God.
The tension was so high and so awkward that they had to repeat themselves and say, "No, seriously, we're Republicans." Elder tweeted that the reaction in the room was priceless. I really think that there is someone somewhere that has a cell phone video of this and the organization just really doesn't want it to get out. Now, it is entirely possible that Stone and Parker are only trolling. Matt Stone was quoted in 2005 as saying that he hates conservatives. But the next sentence of that quote is, "But I really hate liberals." Which a HuffPost writer found, quote, personally disappointing. I always just assumed that the creators were libertarian, and their wiki page does say libertarian right on it, citing an interview with Reason magazine back in 2006. Trolling or not, it's curious that the foundation gave an award to a couple of guys that some liberal and feminist outlets have blamed for the rise of the alt-right and internet trolls. I think the foundation is really just shocked that South Park isn't on their side. After all, the foundation is full of people like Alec Baldwin, Seth MacFarlane, Jane Lynch, and it's kind of okay to be a libertarian in Hollywood sometimes, maybe, but it's definitely not okay to be a conservative. That's it for today's video, so as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.